Welcome to Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Ranger. Cleve is out and about selling property today. He should be here any minute now. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about what's going on in this crazy market right now. Is it a good time to still buy? Is it too late to buy? Did you miss out on the boat? Is it a good time to refinance? Did you already miss out on the refinance opportunities? So here's where we're going to dispel all the myths. And if you have any questions for me, I'm the Lone Ranger. You can reach me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. I'm the Lone Ranger. Or you can go to webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. I'll answer any questions that you have about financing. Cleve can help you out with any questions that you have about purchasing a home. And he can always be reached at 407-352-8118, 407-352-8118. You have any questions for either one of us, we're always there to help you. We give you the true nitty-gritty when it comes to real estate and mortgages. So let's just talk about the market. Okay. You know, it's funny because a week and a half ago, all the news was rates are down, rates are down, rates are down. You know, we got another swing at the ball here. And you're right, they were down. And then just what happened last Wednesday, they just started creeping back up again. You know, the federal government infused and bought a whole bunch of mortgage-backed securities that typically may stimulate the market to where rates may improve, but it went the opposite direction. There was a huge sell-off and mortgage rates started to pop up. I think like Wednesday, we lost like 26 basis points. Thursday, we lost another 23 basis points. Friday, they lost like 40 basis points. So let's just put this in perspective. So that's pretty close to about 90 basis points. What does that mean to you as a consumer? Okay. Now, and I don't mean to be too esoteric, but I think you guys my audience is smart and you need to be informed as to what drives the market and how does that affect you and their bottom dollar. So basis points are just a fraction of what the market moves up or down. But I want you to think of it like this. For every 100 basis points that the market moves up or down, it costs or saves you 1 point. 1 point's equal to 1% of your loan amount. So let's just put this in perspective, okay? We got a $300,000 loan amount and interest in the bond market goes up by 100 basis points. Whatever that rate was that was at no points now costs you 1 point. Costs you a point. Costs you $3,000. In 3 days movement, $3,000 movement on a $300,000. $600,000, you're $6,000 in 3 days it cost you. So those are the kind of things that move. Now, you know, then we see a little bit of a recovery. It's up and down. I don't think that we're going to start to see interest rates go too terribly much higher, but it was a rocky road in the industry. It really was. Now, here's the thing. I watch the market all day long. All day. I have two computer screens up in front of me, and I know when things are starting to shift, and I know when the trends are. So if you're looking for a lender that you know is truly in touch, not a fast-talking salesman. I am no fast-talking salesman. I am just an old cowboy that has a 10th grade education, but I've been doing mortgages for 32 years. I've closed more mortgages than probably just about any lender, and I'd put a challenge up. Probably any lender, independent lender in town, and I'm top 1% in the country. So I keep an eye on things. I've got a great business. I have an amazing team. We're a service lender. We're here to service you, take great care of you, cater to your needs, and give you a good rate. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Visit me on my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. You're looking to buy? It's still a good time to buy. Matter of fact, it's still a great time to buy. Houses are going to continue to rise. I had several conference calls with big builders during the week, and they're starting to unleash some inventory that should ease the pressure just a little bit, but keep in mind, according to NAR, National Association of Realtors, it could be up to 10 years that it'll take for us to get caught up on inventory because builders just can't build fast enough. They can't build fast enough. Even if the supply chains start to loosen up, lumber's becoming more free, appliances are there, you can get the chips now for all of our appliances, you can find roofing materials, but even if that happens, they can't build fast enough to keep up with the demand. There's not enough properties for the amount of people that want to buy. So I have an alternative for you. Okay, let's just cover this. Okay, and I want you to write my phone number down because when I'm finished saying this, you're going to want to call me and you're going to forget my number. 407-250-9144. 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. So I'm going to tell you that right now, if you don't want to get into the mix where you're competing with 5, 6, 10, 15 other people that want the same property that you want that's up for sale, or you don't want to wait in line for new construction and wait 7 or 8 months to build your house, or you don't want to live in a community that has an HOA that you can't park your jet ski or your utility trailer for your lawnmower in the side yard. Because most of the communities now, they just won't let you do that, right? You're lucky if you can have a little lawn shed in the backyard to keep your lawnmower in, but you're not parking your jet ski in the side yard. You're definitely not parking your work truck there. So what if you found a piece of land, maybe a quarter acre, half acre, acre, 5 acre, 10 acres, okay, whatever you need, and you build your own home on it? Well, most of you think, well, those loans are kind of unattainable. There's only a few banks around that do them. You got to have amazing credit. You got to have a whole bunch of money down. So here's the reality of it. You're right. Most mortgage companies and banks don't even do construction lending. They don't even do them. Okay. And if they do, you got to put 20% down in most cases, and you got to have 750 credit scores. So, and then there's a 2-time close, meaning you close on the construction loan, then when the house is done, then you modify it. It's like a refinance transaction at the end of it. It's called a 2-time close. Very common in construction lending. Guess what the loan arranger has? 1-time close. Construction, perm, conventional loans, only 10% down. Only 10%. Oh, you want more? How about construction, perm, FHA? 5% down. That's right. You heard me. FHA, construction perm, 5% down. Oh, you want more? How about VA? Up to 750, 5% down. I can go up to $1.5 million, like 10% down with $1.5 million construction loan. I mean, are you kidding me? Who does VA? If you want to know more about VA construction perms, call the expert. Call me, Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, the loan arranger, 407-250-9144. Or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. Check me out on the Spotify. Check me out on the YouTube channel. Check me out on the iHeartRadio channel. Okay, follow me. I think that means something now. I think there's a thumbs up for following me or Insta me or Facebook me or like me. Okay, some people like me. Okay, I had a few friends out there somewhere. I know you're out there. I tell you what I do love. I love my loyal listeners on this show. Cleve's been doing this show like before radio was invented, I'm pretty sure. So, and he's out selling property, so I can say things about him until he gets here, all right? So he's out selling property right now. But listen, here's the deal about Cleve. He's the real deal when it comes to a real estate agent. And he's a really funny, interesting guy. I have to tell you, he's a lot of fun to be around. You call him at 407-352-8118. 407-352-8118, or go to cleveloveland.com, or go to webringyouhome.com and apply for a mortgage with me. I'll save you tons of money. You're a teacher, law enforcement, first responder, educator, healthcare worker. Ask about my home product. It's called Home Ownership Made Easy, Home. And it will save you $2,198 off your closing costs. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. You just call me or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. So it's really interesting. I saw interest rates pop up a little bit after they were down last week and the week before, a little bit down, then they pop up again. Gets to be a little bit crazy in here, like it's a ride in a stagecoach when you're trying to keep up with what's going on in the market. But what do you need to know? You need to know me. You need to know that you can trust that the person that's on the other end of this microphone, and you're listening to me, you're out there on a Saturday, you're working in the yard, you're driving around with your wife and your kids, your husband, you want to look at property, you're thinking about buying a house, you own a home and you got a ton of equity you just built because you made a ton of money in your real estate, or you're renting a property and you just love paying your landlord rent. You love paying your landlord rent. I know you do. And you just love being in that 2-bedroom apartment and keeping your car out in the parking lot, right? Where everybody can see it, and the birds and everybody else. You don't want to live in your own home. You like renting. But for those of you that don't like making your landlord rich, you don't want to rent. You want to get your kids in good schools. You want to take care of your family. You want to make wealth in real estate. You don't make wealth in real estate by being a renter. You make wealth in real estate by being a homeowner. And it comes to you naturally. Shoot, you got to pay a rent payment. You might as well make a mortgage payment. At least you're going to gain equity. The wealth in America is made in real estate. The bulk of the wealth in America, in North America for that matter, is made in real estate. Get in the game, guys. It's easy. All of you will qualify at some point. Some of you won't right now. Some of you may not qualify because your credit's in the toilet. But I'm going to tell you something. All it takes is for you to give me a call, and I will help you. So we got to just crack the whip, and let's get into a house. Let's put that landlord out to pasture. Okay? That's all we got to do. Put that landlord out to pasture. Let's help you buy a home. 407-250-9144. Stop renting, you guys. It's craziness. Get into a home. You'll make money. Once you buy a home, you never go back to renting until you're ready to go to the assisted living facility. You don't go back to renting. You're always going to be homeowners. It's where the money is. 407-250-9144. You can tell I get a little passionate about this stuff. I know. Or call Cleve at 407-352-8118. He's out selling property, helping people save money, listing houses right now. And I'm telling you, what a great real estate agent he is. If you are a first responder, teacher, law enforcement, give me a call. I got some great programs for you. I'll save you a ton of money. If you're a veteran, call me. I love helping my veteran friends. Law enforcement, I love helping you guys. Listen, I am not about defunding. I'm about funding the police, and I'll fund your next house. That's all you got to do is call me. Hey, listen, here's some, you know that you can still do FHA with 3.5% down. You know you can do VA with 100% financing. Do you know that I have USDA products in many areas of the state, and you can go zero money down on a USDA program? You got to have a pretty decent credit, like at least a 650. But you can go no money down on a USDA product. You don't even have to be a veteran. There's some unbelievable programs. You need a lender that'll guide you in that direction. 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com, or contact Cleve at 407-352-8118. You can listen to Cleve and I on the YouTube. You can listen to Cleve and I on the radio. You can listen, well, that's where you're listening right now. You can listen to us on the Spotify podcast or on the iHeartRadio podcast. All you got to do is go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger. Check me out on the YouTube channel. You can see I actually record this whole show on video. You can go back and listen to it at your leisure. But you want a great lender, somebody that's going to be here for you, somebody that'll help you and your family buy your next home and save money? That's me. You want to save money on a refinance? You want to consolidate debt, put it all together? I'll show you how I can help you do that and save you tons of money. All you got to do is pick up the phone and give the Lone Ranger a call. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. That's Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show, or webringyouhome.com. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back to Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Ranger. Cleve is out and about showing property, selling property right now. If you have any questions or you'd like to talk to Cleve, you can set an appointment with him or call him at 407-352-8118. That's 407-352-8118. Or if you have any questions or you'd like to get a great mortgage to buy a home or refinance, maybe you're considering consolidating your debt or converting from a 30-year to a 15-year. Maybe you're paying PMI or MIP and you want to get rid of it because you just made a ton of equity in your property in the last year, 2 years. Well, now's the time to do it. Rates are starting to pop up again, you guys. All it took was a couple of bad days in the market. We lost about 90 basis points in the market last week. So, you keep thinking rates are going to stay down. And, we've seen some real gifts that the week before last, rates did come down a little bit. Then they popped right back up again, even higher than they were before the drop. So don't play Russian roulette with your money. Call me at 407-250-9144, and I'll help you refinance right now. Let's get it done. I know you've been procrastinating, but we can do it, and we can get it done right now. Okay. If you want to buy, it's still a great time. If you want to learn about construction loans where you can build on your own lot or buy a lot and build your own home because you don't want to buy that house from the resale person and be an offer with amongst 15 other people, or you don't want to buy the new construction with the HOA that won't let you keep your jet ski or your utility trailer in the side yard. You want to build on your own lot? I got conventional, FHA, and VA construction perms. Best construction perms in the market. Now, a couple of classes I want to announce for Cleve and I. Wealth building class on Wednesday, the 25th of August. That's Wednesday, the 25th of August at 6 p.m. You must register in advance. I only have room for 100 people in this class. It's a Zoom class. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com and register right away for this wealth building class. I'm going to tell you something. This is not no gimmick class. Okay, this is down and dirty, how to make money buying real estate the easiest way. Not like you see on TV. Like, I get these calls from these people, and it's like, that stuff doesn't really happen. You know that, right? Don't, if it sounds too good to be true, you know it is. You know what your mama told you. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
My mama didn't raise no fool.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Well, I don't know. Was that a lamb or something? A goat? Mama didn't raise no fool. You're right. She didn't raise no fool. So if you think it's too good to be true, it probably is. You want to go to my wealth building class? You must register in advance at WeBringYouHome.com. That's going to be August 25th at 6 p.m. Now, this is not your typical wealth building class. This is a class where Bruce shows you how to make money in real estate the way he did. Okay? I'm not a Harvard graduate. I'm not even a graduate. Okay? I'm a 10th grade dropout. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something. I made a lot of money in real estate, and I did it the easy way because I didn't have any money. So how did I do it? I bought for minimum down, lived in it. I just kept renting them out. That's what I did. And I'm going to show you how to do it and how much money you can make and how easy it is to do. Just follow my direction, okay? 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. Or you want to get a hold of Cleve Loveland, one of the best real estate agents in town, just call him at 407-352-8118. That's 407-352-8118. One of the longest real estate radio hosts in the world. I'm going to go ahead and just say it. That's what he is. Like, there's nobody. He was doing radio before radio was invented. And he's actually younger than I am. Great guy, great real estate agent, super trusted partner of mine. Love working with him. And his team of buyer's agents are phenomenal. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of Cleve Loveland in the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn and Cleve Loveland. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back to Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I am the Lone Ranger. Cleve Loveland's out showing property, selling property right now. I just heard from him. He's got a bunch of new listings that he's taken, but doggone it, these listings aren't, you can't keep them. I mean, he lists them and he sells them. He lists them, he sells them. And a lot of them are selling for over ask price. He's got some great listings. Man, I'm telling you, want to interview a great real estate agent to list your home. He's got it going on. He's one of my all-time favorite people, and he's a great trusted real estate agent. You want a great real estate agent? You pick up the phone and you call Cleve at 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. Now, you want a great lender? Here's the deal. Here's what you get when you choose me. 32 years in the business. One of the highest producers, not only locally but nationally. The best team. My team, I trained that the most important thing is catering to you, my listener, my client. Okay, you need a great mortgage. You want to be taken care of. Okay, we all know you want a great rate. I mean, it's funny, I get phone calls and go, Bruce, I want to be honest with you. I really want a great rate. Well, I've never had anybody call me up and go, hey, Bruce, I just want a mortgage. I don't care what the rate is. I never get that phone call. In 30 years, I haven't gotten that phone call. So we all want a great rate. So you know what your rate is? Your rate is commensurate with your credit score, your down payment, and the type of loan you're getting. That's what your rate is. You want a great rate? You got a great credit score. You want a great rate? You got a down payment. You got a great rate? You're getting a single family home. By the way, do you know that your rates are better on higher mortgages than lower mortgages? That's right. You get above that 400 mark and your rates start to get more attractive. If you were getting a mortgage at $120,000 and you had the same credit score and the same debt ratio as somebody getting a $450,000, they're going to get a little better rate. The money is cheaper higher up because banks make the same profit no matter what. So whether they're loaning you $80,000 or loaning you $580,000, the profit margin has to be the same. So they can make less per $100,000 on a big loan. So you're always going to get a little bit better interest. Is it significantly better? No, but it's a little bit better. There's some behind the scenes superfluous information that you really probably don't care about, but just in case you want to know. Now, here's another thing. You want to know more information about that? You get a better rate on a no cash out refinance than if you're pulling money out of the refinance. Did you know that? So in other words, if you were just refinancing what's called a rate and term, the refinance, the balance of your current mortgage, you're going to get a better interest rate than if you're pulling cash out. But does that mean pulling cash out's not right for you? It may very well be right for you, because here's what I love doing. Okay, so I get people into debt because I'm in the mortgage business. I get you out of debt because I show you how to get out of debt and gain wealth. But here's the really cool thing. Let's say that you've got a home right now that you bought 2, 3, 4 years ago, and you're sitting on a pile of equity. Okay, now is it now a good time to get rid of the PMI or MIP? Yes. Convert from an FHA to a conventional? Yes. Now's a great time to do that. Now, what about taking all that debt, refinancing your home, paying off all the debt, then making one larger payment on your home, so now you have no debt and your home's paid off in 10 years? How would you like that? Debt-free. No debt whatsoever, not even a mortgage in 10 years. I'll show you how you do that. I'll show you how you can accomplish that. And you probably won't be paying any more than you're paying right now between your mortgage and your other debt. So debt consolidation can be really great. When it's not great is when I consolidate your debt and then you go out and charge a whole bunch more debt up again. I had a client the other day said, hey, yeah, I don't want to do that because my spouse is just going to go out and charge it all back up again. So I just keep it high so they can't go any higher. I'm like, that is a terrible financial plan. You want a good financial plan? You stop the car, you pick up the phone, and you call me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or call Cleve Loveland of Loveland Properties at 407-352-8118. That's 407-352-8118. Cleve's out and about showing property. I'm expecting him here in the studio any minute now. But In the meantime, he's out helping folks just like you save money when it comes to listing your home, save money when it comes to buying a home. Got amazing buyer's agents. He's got Nanette. He's got Michael, that are true professionals when it comes to helping you negotiate a great deal. You know, it's funny because right now, since you're in such competition when you go to buy a new home, sellers don't pay closing costs like they used to. It used to be like, I'm going to negotiate where the seller's going to pay $5,000 toward my closing costs. That's tough to do. But I'm going to tell you something. My Nanette on Cleve's team, she still negotiates some closing costs for you. So you want a great buyer's agent? Hire Nanette on Cleve's team. She'll take really good care of you. You can reach Cleve and his team at 407-352-8118, or reach me directly at my number. Write this down, 407-250-9144, or go to my website at webringyouhome.com. Apply for a purchase. Let me get you fully pre-approved in advance. You want to go buy a home right now? Who gets the deal? The guy that's got the mortgage, or the guy that's getting a mortgage to buy the home, or the person that's cash? And I don't mean to say guy as in a male term. It can be female, okay? I just mean the person, okay? Let me become more politically correct. Not. So the person getting a mortgage or the person paying cash? Well, the person paying cash is always going to move to the front of the line, provided that their offer is competitive. But a lot of the time, the cash offer is about 10, 15, even 20% under what the actual value of the home is worth. All these new offer pad iBuyer places, they're just like cash buyers. They're going to offer you less than your house is worth. So let me ask you a question. If I said, hey, can I give you, can I save you or put $25,000 more in your pocket, and it's going to be just a little bit of a pain in the butt to have somebody traipse through your house and make an offer and negotiate an offer for $25,000. Would you do it? Well, I know I would. For $25,000? Are you kidding me? I'll take a lot of headache for $25,000. But you people get caught up in these fancy commercials that tell you, nobody has to come through the house. It's super easy. It's a cash buyer. Yeah. And it's your hard-earned money that you're giving away. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, people. It's not what you think it is. Hire a professional that'll look out and save you money. Help you make money when you're selling a house. Help you save money when you're buying a home. That's your professional real estate agent. Just call Cleveland or his team at 407-352-8118. Now, you want to save money on your mortgage? Get fully pre-approved, then get my Fast Track program. You want to make an offer on a house and you want to stand up above that cash buyer, you have to look like a cash buyer. So if you call me about my Fast Track loan program, my Fast Track is a step way above a pre-approval. The pre-approved client can't compete with you if you're Fast Track. Fast Track means you're fully underwritten in advance. So not only have I pre-approved you, but I've taken your loan, I've sent you to underwriting, I've had an underwriter underwrite your loan, you're fully approved, you're a cash buyer. The only thing that it's contingent upon is the appraisal, the contract, and the title work. Well, so would a cash buyer. Cash buyer's not, if they're going to waive an appraisal on a house, only if they can buy the house for $20,000 under value or 10, 15% under value. Then you'll waive an appraisal because you're getting a deal. But who wouldn't do that? You can position yourself to be the chosen one in a transaction, because if you're Fast Track loan approved, I guarantee you, and I guarantee the seller, by a phone call from me, and I promise the seller I'll pay them up to $500 a day for every day that I miss the closing. $500 a day for every day I miss the closing. Do you know why? Because I'm not going to miss the closing. Because I've got you fully fast-tracked approved. Their loan's already been through underwriting. I can close you easily in 21 days. I'm closing some of them in 10. 10 days. You can close. Do you think you're going to get the seller's attention if I offer the seller up to $500 a day if I miss the closing? Do you think they will? That's how you position yourself to be the winning offer in this market. And your lender's not doing that. You didn't call your credit union, your bank, or the Rocket, or the RPs. They don't offer that. They don't do that. They don't do that. The loan arranger does it. Here's what you do. Stop the car, write this phone number down. You're going to need it for you. You're going to need it for your kids. You're going to need it for your coworkers. You're going to need it one day. You write this phone number down, and I promise you I will be there to help you. 407-250-9144. 407-250-9144. That's my personal cell phone number. You can call me right here at the station. Thank you for the applause. I really appreciate that. That's my direct number. Or you can call Cleve at 407-352-8118. I'm the loan arranger, 32 years in the business, helping families just like yours. Helping families just like yours save money and get a great mortgage. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm helping families that I got a great mortgage now get a better mortgage. Okay? Because families that I got into a house a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago, I'm now helping them save money. They got in. So here's the thing. You get into a house, they went FHA or 5% down, paying a little bit of PMI, got a rate probably in the high 3s or mid 4s, maybe even 5s. It's been a couple of years since we saw the 5s. Now they call me up. They got all this money. They just made a ton of money in real estate. And now I'm getting rid of their PMI and saving them more money. That's what I'll do. I'll save you more money. Even if you didn't get your first mortgage from me, you call me up. I'll make sure you're taken care of. I'll make sure you get a great rate. I'll make sure that we save you money, consolidate the debt, convert to a 15-year, get rid of private mortgage insurance. That's what I do. I love doing that stuff. I love the look on your face when I go to closing and I saved you a bunch of money every month. That's how I get my jollies. 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. I'm the loan arranger. Or you can call Cleve at 407-352-8118. Or if you want to go out and you want to buy a new home right now or build a new home, I got construction products for you. Conventional, FHA, VA. How about if you want to buy a home and you don't have a lot of money saved? FHA's 3.5% down. If you're a veteran, you're 0 down. What about if you buy out in Lake County or Osceola County? There's many places out there we can do USDA financing for 0 money down. I'll connect you to the right people to help you do this when it comes to your real estate agent too. Cleve and his team service Central Florida. You want to buy out of state? I can help you out of state. I can do loans in all 50 states. You want to buy down in South Florida, North Florida? You want to buy a condo on the beach? Then call me. I'll help you with the condo on the beach. If you're a real estate agent, stop driving your clients to lenders that only let them down. 85% of real estate transactions, the client is dissatisfied with the real estate agent or the lender. 85%. How do you like that? You want to be one of the 85 or you want to be one of the 15%? Because the 15% come to me. My clients are satisfied. They're happy. I want you to share me with all your friends and family. I don't do that by ticking you off or by giving you bad service. I do that by taking great care of you. You call me at 407-250-9144. I'll take great care of your family, your kids. Let's get them into a house. You're going to leave your kids an inheritance or your grandkids an inheritance? Why not help them get into a house right now? They'll make money. Watch them buy a home now while you're still alive. Give them some money right now. You can give a gift. I'll show you how to do it. There's a proper way to give a gift when it comes to a mortgage transaction, and there's not a proper way that you'll screw up the deal if you give it to them the wrong way. So just call me. I'll walk you through the process so we make sure we do it legitimately, and then you can help your family members accumulate wealth in real estate instead of watching them make landlords rich every day. Or do you want to become a landlord? I'll show you how to become a landlord and make a bunch of money doing that too. So we can service the market no matter what direction it goes. There's always going to be renters out there. BTRs, born to rent. They'll never fix their credit. They'll never save money. They don't have any way to buy a house. They just continue to not do anything to be able to position themselves to buy a home. But I'll help you get out of that rut and into a home. 407-250-9144. 407-250-9144. Or WeBringYouHome.com. Or call Cleve Loveland of Loveland Properties at 407-352-8118. 407-352-8118. I'll be back in 5 minutes. More of Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show.